talking about medical concerns.
I'm Ariella, and I'll be talking about updates on global warming.
I'm Carl, and I'll be talking about space technology tools from NASA.
And I'm Annie, I'll be talking to you guys about the reemergence of measles.
Hi, I'll be talking about the measles outbreak all over the country. 2018, the United States experienced around 17 outbreaks, 3 in New York State, New York City, and New Jersey. This epidemic has also occurred in states such as Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Maryland. The disease can spread very quickly if you're not vaccinated. Also, if you're not vaccinated, it is much easier to get the disease. The disease spreads from coughs and sneezes, and those coughs and sneezes can linger in the air for around 2 hours. Also, a person can get infected by touching an infected surface. This disease has very severe symptoms such as a high fever of 105 degrees, a bad cough, runny nose, and extreme rash, also pink eye. Next up is Lauren talking about the Ebola outbreak.
Thanks, Manny. The World Health Organization reported the Ebola outbreak in the Dominican Republic of Congo has 27 new reported cases, the most in a single day since the outbreak started in August of 2018. Ebola virus disease is a rare but severe, often deadly disease with many symptoms that include fever, severe headache, muscle pain, weakness, fatigue, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal, stomach pain, unexplained hemorrhage, or bleeding and bruising. They also released that there are 1,400 new cases and 891 deaths, mostly consistent of women and children, and that 415 people have already been cured. Since the outbreak started in August of 2018, healthcare workers at clinics treating the outbreak have been targeted with violence. 2 clinics were firebombed in late February. Healthcare workers have been trying to contain the virus but have been having trouble due to a lack of health infrastructure in the DRC. While many Ebola outbreaks constitute a public health emergency of international concern, PHEIC, from the World Health Organization, this outbreak did not constitute one. Next up is Ariella speaking about worldwide warming.
Thanks, Lauren. It has recently been discovered that global warming with its high temperatures are the cause of worldwide droughts. NASA's climate team has been studying tree rings and found that they can be used to show records of climate change. They say that this is evidence to what has been known, but adding that it has been happening for over a century. Through hotter and drier periods, the growth of trees is different compared to when they grow under cooler and damp conditions. Through the tree rings, this is shown. Kate Marvel led this research and added the greenhouse gas emissions have increased the influence of droughts and have grown stronger over time. The fact that there is evidence of global warming from earlier times is shocking. The greenhouse gas emissions have also changed soil conditions. During the 20th century, moisture from the soil all over the world, from places like North and Central America, Eurasia, Australia, etc., decreased, indicating that a global effect was occurring. The changing hydroclimate led to the devastations with agriculture, health, and livelihood. Through tree records, we have also learned that since the 1950s, the effects of global warming have declined. Aerosols in the atmosphere, like air pollutants, have affected as they blocking to sun rays that help cool the climate. A conclusion of eliminating aerosols could increase the climate to 1 degree Celsius. Next is Colin with new space technology.
Thanks, Ariella. We learned some interesting information from NASA where they told us that they will be working on a new project that will be able to collect data and send it back to us. In the process, it will search for organic molecules and in water areas where stars are born. The project is called Sphere X. It is a telescope made to collect and help us see beyond the galaxy and is expected to take 2 years. Not only will this help us gather their data, but will also help us with learn the evolution of the universe. The project will use some new technology. It will feature technology that is being used and adapted from the Mars spacecraft and the satellites we have up in space. This project is expected to launch in 2023, and it's been funded at $242 million, and that is without the launching cost. Thanks for watching Global News.
We hope that you enjoyed
Our reports on current events
All around the world.